tuna fishing. It's been a fishing that has hooked many locals. It's a very different fishing type modality to what I'm personally used to, you know. I'm mainly, you know, I'm a shore fisherman, you know, but obviously we do have a boat, and we also like to target all different species, you know. And when it comes to the tuna, it's different, you know. It's special, you know. It's full of adrenaline, you know. You're out there in the sea. You're waiting for a tidal change. You're looking at the birds hunting the smaller bait fish, which the tunas are also jumping after. You know, the flying fish, the sartones, you know, the small mackerel.
Today we're going out to do the catch and release of the tuna, and basically we've changed the methods we use when we normally go out and we want to keep a fish. We will use treble hooks. With this hook you will instantly hook the fish. The fish will not be able to escape, and you'll catch it by far. You will catch it. Today, as many other days, we do practice catch and release, so we change the fishing method and we go for single hooks. Basically this is a single hook. With this single hook we will lose a lot of fish because we will hook them and they will actually get unhooked quite often. We will lose them, but this means that when we have the fish beside the boat, we will very easily remove the hook from the fish, and we can easily make the fish go back alive without any damage or any problems to the fish.
On this program, I'm very excited about it because it's one of the things I really like to do, you know, and I really want to put a message across to the people that catch and release is very important. And this program is based all species catch and release, you know. And trust me, I can tell you out of my own experience that releasing the fish is incredible, you know. It's fantastic. I enjoy the fight, the release of the fish, more than actually saying I caught this fish, let's eat it for dinner, you know.
Today is quite windy day, Levanta. It's quite hard. It's going to be quite windy. The sea should be quite calm enough, but obviously we will get quite a lot of wind gusts, but hopefully that shouldn't deter us from catching that specimen which we want to show today, nice bluefin tuna.
The specimen. Vámonos allá, hombre, vamos a sacar un pescado. On our first day that we obviously tried to target the tunas, we were very excited, and obviously we just wanted to go for it, you know. The sea was really rough, not only the sea, but it was very cloudy, very dull, you know. We were outside the lighthouse area, you know, and we had 2 meter to 3 meters big waves, you know. Salte de aquí ya, de las olas estas. Vamos a cambiar. Pero que hoy el pescado se va a levantar hoy. Más que está propio el tiempo. Salte de las olas, Cristian. Voy. Cristian, las fagatas no me las cojas de lado, ¿eh? Son boquetes, ¿eh?
Pues vamos clavado, vamos.
Nada, ¿no dirás?
No, lo hemos perdido.
Aquí ha saltado.
Pero sigue la fabada, Cristian. Vale, atún. Lanza, Treva, hazme caso. Tú lanza. Que se pescata per pescado ahí. The technique of popping, you do have sinking stick baits, you have floating stick baits, and you have the poppers. You obviously have to have a bit of an experience, a bit of an eye for this, you know. Then obviously when we come closer to the shoal of tunas, we actually see them jumping after the bait fish, and we actually notice if they're after the flying fish. We actually put poppers. We fish with poppers, so obviously the flying fish go out of the water, you know. With the poppers, basically it's a floating popper, and basically whilst you pull, it makes a bit of a splash, you know, and a bit of a noise, and that actually attracts and basically triggers the tuna, thinking it's a flying fish, you know. Que nos coja la vaga esta.
Que nos quedamos,
No,
movemos.
sigue las pavas. Las pavas son los chivatos. Allí más para adelante. Mira, ¡bumba!
Otro entero saltado, Anton, por delante.
We do follow the seabirds which are actually on the trail of the tunas, you know. They are actually following because they can see on bird's eye, you know. So they are like our tailtails, no, our chivatos, no, like they say. Tira para la caleta, Cristian, que te están saltando delante de tu cara. Y para. Párate.
Ah, atún.
Te están saltando delante de tu cara. Rebalanza ahí en el mismo boquete. Toma, lo cogí.
Out, venga. Vale, ya
Poneme el cinturón.
Voy para afuera, soy para afuera yo. Espérate.
El mío, ¿vale?
Espérate que saque esta.
No estaba tirado ahora, poneme el cinturón. ¡Ay, zafó, tío!
¿Zafó?
Ha zafado.
Es que con los ganchos más difícil. Single hooks es difícil.
Ha zafado. On the first day, actually, I did have a take. That was more to the east side. There was lots of activity, but obviously we were very uncomfortable fishing, you know, due to the massive waves, you know. But I did have a take, which lasted 5 seconds probably, you know. I had a take, you know, and you know you have to like proper pull it, because obviously the tuna is has a hard skin, hard mouth, you know, and you really have to hook it, you know. But obviously I wasn't successful, you know. He escaped from that battle, you know. He was a winner, and to be honest, why not? I'm happy for it, you know. I just hooked on a bluefin. It wasn't too big, probably about 30 kilos. You know, I mean, what Trevor was explaining earlier on, that with the single hooks, you lose a lot, you know. And at the same time that Christian was putting my belt on, to be honest, I've left it slack, which was my fault. But bueno, that's fishing, you know. You don't always win, but it's always consistency, you know, and always being there at it, you know. So, bueno, it's still early, you know. We've got many hours still left of fishing, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna catch one. Vámonos, Cristian. Ah, qué lástima, lánzale tu trova. Tenemos un frenzy aquí, métela aquí en ese boquete. Me creía que me había dado a mí. ¡Mira qué tronco! ¡Qué tronco! We were seeing activity, because there was a lot of activities, but obviously we weren't comfortable, you know. We were casting at them, we weren't reaching as we should have, you know. And they were feeding very fast, so to be honest, we weren't successful. The day was horrible, because the day was horrible. and it just wasn't right. That day just wasn't right for us.
Vamos a tener que cambiar de rumbo, Cristian. Aquí ya se está muriendo el pescado. Ya es parcial, cuando lo llegamos no lo llegamos. Que ya no hay pescado, ¿eh? El pescado se ha ido para el fondo, ¿ven?
Los hago cantidad.
Hemos perdido el frenzy ya.
Mira, volado muy bonito, man. We've had a strike, and obviously, as we've said before, we've mentioned before, we lose quite a few because we are using the single hooks, which Trevor showed earlier on. If we would have been using the treble hooks, there would have been about 95% chance of landing that fish. So, but anyway, that's how fishing is, you know. Sometimes you catch them, sometimes you lose them, and this time we've lost this one.